Good morning, Facebook people, as well as YouTubers, and of course, Spotify. You're hanging out with Kelly Ray, your host of Warren First 931. And don't forget, guys, always stay in the know with us by following us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Spotify. Other ways you can follow us is by calling me at 931 305 0869 and let me know what is going on. We have more newsletters to be sending out today. Of course, it's called The Local Voice. And again, thanks to Miss Melody and Sheila and everybody that helped put that newsletter together. It is a community effort for sure. But we're making more deliveries today. As of right now, you can get your newsletter at USA Gym, here at Tops Frozen Yogurt Metro Deli. Also, Dr. Peterson's office, which is at Pinnacle Orthopedics. And then, of course, at Jay's Restaurant in the 3-Star Mall. Some places, and also the Child Advocacy Center. Some places do have little donation boxes I set up because paper and ink does cost some money. So I would really like to, as best as possible, try to keep it going. Because I don't care, but if anybody would like to help donate to help the cause out, as I say, to pay for ink and paper, it'd be greatly appreciated. But with that said, you can check out more locations are to come today. They're in my cart ready to deliver. I just didn't have enough time yesterday to get them out everywhere. You can also go to the Chamber of Commerce. They have them as well. So with that said, if you're not a part of our VIP text club, as I call it, make sure you do text the keyword Warren First 931 to 3050869, and you're going to be connected to any bad weather issues, any school closures, anything that is important in the Warren County community that, I put it out there when I get it. So if I don't hear anything, you don't get anything. But if I hear something like one of the convenience centers are, shut down due to whatever the reason may be, I try to post that for them and send that message out. Whether there might be a cancellation in a show, whether that's Park Theater, Warren Arts, or just in general somewhere like in the school systems and beyond, I try to get that information out when it's given to me. Because like I say all the time, my show is only successful because of what you guys have done for me. We have more interviews to come as I get out of the surgery, recovery motion, whatever you want to call it. Because this is my second full week since my surgery. And again, I feel great. I do get to see him again this week for my second post-op. So hopefully this time I can get the drain tube out, because it's just annoying. But with that said, everything is going smoothly and sailing like it should be, I feel like. So I haven't had to take anything other than Tylenol and ibuprofen. So again, I always say thank you to everybody that's been saying a little prayer for me and just letting me know everything's good to go. Really quickly, Missy Telefero, as she predicts, she is Mother Nature's voice here on Warren First 931. And don't forget, she even has a little section in our newsletter talking about the weather and what the Farmer's Almanac is predicting. And I think this week she talked a little bit about clovers and how they can help and things like that. So again, here is Missy Telefero telling you today's weather forecast and Wednesdays. And gotta love Missy. She does a phenomenal job here at Warren First 931. Love her to death. She's like a sister to me. Met her at the radio station. And, I always loved with the people I worked with, just how it is. And I hate to see them in a hard predicament, and she's not. But I always like, hey, you want to help me? Anytime I need help, I have no problem asking people like, hey, can you help me? But with that said, lots of things are going on right now. First and foremost, before I forget this again, because I meant to talk about this yesterday. Let me go back to it. So, a shout out to the band Boosters, as there's so many things going on this week. And one of the things going on this weekend is the Warren County Band's 43rd annual Pork and Bands. Now, the scheduled event starts at 1 o'clock and it goes on the way all the way to 7. But again, dinner will be available from 2 to 6:15 at the Warren County, and this is all going to be held at the Warren County High School auditorium. So they're going to have new pre-sale ticket prices. They're even going to have at-the-door ticket prices, and then the Warren County Middle School pre-sale dates as well on theirs. Pork and Bands. Pigs, it's $2 each. If you collect all 6 removable sunglasses, there's like a whole thing. There's going to be a barbecue dinner, silent auction, a sweet shop, and then you're going to see some of the performances at 2:30 from the Sax Quartet in the main lobby. At 3:15 is the brass in the main lobby, and at 5 it's the ENFs in the cafeteria, and the flute choir will be back in the main lobby at 6 o'clock. And this is one of their big events that they do each year to help raise money for things. So we will actually have tomorrow on Facebook and YouTube live. We're going to have some people in from the band. We're going to have Willow Neal and Emery Stefanik in here Wednesday morning. I'm making a special little appearance with them here. Normally we don't podcast, but for this reason, I'm going to. But with that said, we won't have a Thursday show. So, ahead of time. I will be at the Covenant Academy helping out with their field day for the pre-K class, as long as it doesn't rain. And if it does rain, we'll be back here, and I have potentially a special guest that will be showcasing. I'm excited. The segments are ever so growing, and I cannot wait. I don't want to spoil it yet. All right. I think that is it on that end. Okay. So now going to other stuff that's happening here in the community and beyond, which I should have had this part ready, but it is what it is. At least I made it today. That's what I say. I'm here. Okay. Let's see here. No. So the U.S. National Weather Service, we already kind of talked about that, but look for showers and occasional claps of thunder to persist overnight and early Tuesday morning across much of Middle Tennessee. We're calling this a pedal tavern event. It's not moving very fast and can be a bit noisy, but no real harm is being done. And that's kind of what was happening last night after midnight, leading in today. And as you can kind of see, it is moving slowly. I am going to share this in case anybody else might want to see this. I've never heard of a pedal storm before. That's new. That's very new. Let's see. Next up. And when the storms happen, computers run slower. So I'm doing the best I can. So Community TV 10, if you haven't checked out the Southern Music Showcase this week, it's part 2. And again, Tisha Emerton does a great job with that and all the music and such. So again, make sure you check out the Southern Music Showcase featuring the Tennessee Songwriters Part 2. And that's going to be on Community TV 10. And I'm definitely going to share that right now so you can also see it as well. And of course, this was when they had the Songwriters Night at the Park Theater. Okay, let's see. Allergies got you down. Well, of course. But the rain does help a little bit. A teaspoon, and if you didn't know this, because I do this at home myself as well, a teaspoon of honey a day can help you minimize those flare ups. Available in several sizes. And at the Hitch Outfitters, open 6 or 10 to 6 Monday through Saturday, and they're closed on Sundays. You can actually buy locally grown honey here in downtown McMinnville at the Hitch Outfitters. So make sure you check that out. It does help. I'm not going to lie to you. I've done it. But again, if you don't want to take my word for it, you need to try it yourself, because I'm telling you, it does work. And that honey and all your, like she said in the post, it's just a teaspoon a day, those small little teaspoons. And you take it every day, and literally that honey almost lasts a whole year if you've done it right. I also like to put local honey in my tea because it tastes delicious. Oh, let's see here. Oh. So a shout out to Juan Carlos. I want to do a follow up. We actually talked about this person in the local voice newsletter that we put, but Sprint for Specials 10K had their very first ever virtual runner, and he did complete his 10K in the beautiful state of Hawaii. I can't believe it myself, let me tell you. But his name was Juan Carlos, and he competed, and he did his 6.2, and he his time was 1 hour and 21 minutes and 41 seconds. So congratulations to him. I think that's really neat, and that's one thing talking with Vanessa afterwards is maybe bringing that in. Like if you can't come to the state of Tennessee and your heart is in the special games and you want to participate, well, you can do that by doing virtual. And I think they're going to try to figure out some way to do that. Shout out to August Lowe's. It says day one. It was a long drive and the fuel was not so good. We will see you in the few hours, Lubbock. There you go. So they started their little tour that they got going. I think it's great. You got to start somewhere. So shout out to all my watchers and viewers this morning. Good morning, Facebook. I see you. I see you. Marson Hardware, it's Testimonial Tuesday, of course. We love our customers, and they love us right back. Feel free to tell us about the great recent experience you had with us, because, of course, they would love to hear. So make sure you go check it out. I love those when you get, and that's a good way to keep good feedback, whether it's good or bad, because you can actually, learn from these comments, That's the best way I feel like you can grow as a community and as a business. All right. So if you are not familiar, and I know this has nothing to do with Warren County, but if you're like me and you go to Nashville sometimes to eat supper or hang out with your friends or whatnot, it has been getting a lot crowded and a lot. It's been a lot harder. So with that said, News Channel 5 is reporting that in the name of getting traffic moving, the plan is they could change the directions of some streets in downtown Nashville and make others safer for those who can walk or bike. But downtown Nashville is just ever so growing. And I tell you what, it's crazy. And so here lately, we've been switching when we go hang out as in my little mom group of ours. I've been switching it up where we go. Like we've been visiting like other areas in Nashville, like the Gulch and stuff. It's really neat. If you haven't seen it, and there's a lot of more murals downtown that way in the Gulch that you can see. That's pretty neat and nifty, and it's very Instagram worthy if you're into that kind of stuff. Let's see. So it looks like, which is this? Check out holiday. So Recital Week is officially going to be next week at Paula's Dance Academy. The senior competition dance team is selling recital shirts and flowers. Now, if you have a special dancer that you would like to purchase flowers for, please let them know. Even if you're unable to go, we can make sure they get to them for you. And for the shirts, my daughter has been dancing there since kindergarten and now is a sophomore. And my goal is to turn her recital shirts into quilts for her senior year. So don't miss out on these. It says on getting your shirt as well. But it looks like if you do the pre-orders at Paula's Dance Academy, it's $15 and it's $18 the day of recital. There will be a drop box at Paula's Dance Academy studio. Cash check, you need to make it out to Melody Hyder. If you have any more information, you can call it at 931-743-0794. They also have a QR code. I'll make sure to post this on our Facebook page and more. You can also Venmo her. Orders are due by May the 5th, which is this coming Sunday. So make sure you get that done. And then it said orders due May 3rd. So that's not the same. It's two different order forms. I'm just going to share this. Oh, I can't share it. Okay. Well, let's just do this then, because I want to make sure y'all get it. So I'm going to make sure I save this and then I'll post it later. So if you have a child in Paula's dance recital that's coming up next week, it just looks like that the end of this week is when you need to turn in your orders, if you have any. And then I'm going to go like this. But it's also on McMinnville Chatter as well. But I'm trying to get it for you guys on here so I don't forget about it. Okay. Boom. Come on. It is running a tinge slow, which I'm not surprised, but I hate that when it does that to me. Okay. I'm posting it on Warren First as well. I'm not going to make it in a bit. Okay. So here we go. Excuse me. Let's see. Seeing if there's anything else I'm missing this morning. Cancer benefit for Trina, I think that's how you say it, Fultz. It's a benefit concert on May the 4th. Donations based. Tickets at Smooth Rapids Campground here at McMinnville, Tennessee. Doors open up at 6. Show is at 7. All age show featuring Plainview vibes. Most of you know Trina Fultz through our reggae family and Plainview family, always coming to shows and supporting Plainview and all their brother bands in Middle Tennessee area. It is now time to repay the favor to one of the sweetest women we know. Trina has been diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer that has spread to her other organs and bones. She's been undergoing treatments and she had to quit her job. She is on her husband's insurance, though. His job, but is not covering everything. And that's like gas and some other medical bills, as well as like when you get diagnosed with cancer or any type of illness that pulls you away from your job or changes the way that you work on a daily basis, the bills do not stop. I always have to make a point to this because some people are like, well, they work. Yes, we do work, but some things don't get paid right on time because the priorities are changing. And I can totally understand that. So with that said, I'm going to share this too. And I know there's already pork and bands and Back to the Strip and now this. But again, if there's events you can go to and you can make them, try to do it. And if not, go anytime between now and this Friday and drop off money at Smooth Rapids so you can help out that family as well. The Warren County Middle School, it says tryouts, times, and dates for students that will be coming into freshmen. Girls soccer, it's all there, May 24th. Volleyball, May 24th. And baseball, May 24th. It's got the times and stuff right there. Any questions, you can always contact Anthony Lippy at 668-5858, extension number 80535, or lippya at warrenschools.com. So I'm also going to share that because I know like end of the school year is coming. But again, if you have a somebody going into the freshman year at the middle school, make sure you contact them so you can get on top of it. What? That's crazy. So if anybody didn't see this the other day, it was on, I saw every social media outlet. The TBI has put out a request of the 6th Judicial District Attorney General, Kareem Allen. TBI special agents are continuing to investigate the circumstances of the fatal officer involved shooting on Saturday morning in Knoxville. If you have any details on this event, you can also check that out on their page. And, again, it's just like anything else. If you know something and you think it might be so minute, you may not, it might be the crack in the code. I'm just saying. Let's see. My band, The Clothes, my sister from another mother. Last night, The Clothes played the inaugural Soundplex, a music and art multiplex after dark event. It was a great night. So shout out to Lori and James and all of them and Shannon. I hope they had a good turnout. It seemed like it did. Shout out to the Warren County High School Pioneer Dance Team. Congratulations to our 2024 and 2025 Pioneer Dance Team. I'm sharing this as well. This seems amazing as it just continues to ever so grow. I cannot believe it just feels like school's already over, but it's not. It's not over yet, but it just feels like it's getting there. All right, posting that. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to talk about something I saw last night. And I'm going to. I think it's super neat. First off, the Chamber of Commerce. Where'd it go? Here it is. So here at the McMinnville Warren County Chamber of Commerce, they always have something going on, and I think this is really neat. The host of this function is Georgia's Sweet Shop, and they're doing a Cinco de Mayo cookie decorating class on Sunday, and that's from 12:30 to 2:30. And I'm going to click interested. And again, if you want tickets, you got to go on the event itself, click on it, and you find it. But have you always wanted to learn how to decorate sugar cookies? Do you want to have a fun, relaxing Sunday afternoon? Well, you can join us to celebrate Cinco de Mayo with a fiesta-style set of decorating sugar cookies. Learn how to decorate 4 cookies, a piñata, a taco, a cactus, and a sombrero. Everything needed and light refreshments are provided. You can grab a friend and a few, or even come by yourself and make some new friends. Visit the website for more information to purchase tickets. So again, you can go on, it has the little link here. Let's see where it takes me. So it's going to take you, you can go to Georgia's Sweet Shop if you know her very well on Facebook, and you can purchase tickets through that. Or you can go click on events on Facebook and find this event that's going on this weekend, and make sure you check that out. Well, okay. The pre-sale ends today, it looks like. Then after that, I think that's going to be neat. So again, if you have not seen these cute little pictures, now not everybody's going to get to see it. Now, if you're following me on YouTube, you will get to see it. I'll showcase them right now to you guys because that's how good I am. Let's see. Media. Look how cute these cookies are that you could make this Sunday. I'm just saying, I love baking and decorating. And so, where'd you go? Here. Look how cute these are. So you can make a piñata. And I'm very curious if she uses a toothpick to make that design because I think that's what she does. I've done that before. And there's the taco and the cactus and the sombrero. I'm going to make some. Just saying. I think that'd be stinking cute. But again, it looks like the pre-sale is going, like today is the last day. So prices may go up. So if this is something that interests you, I would most definitely get on top of this. Got to do it. Don't forget, of course, Back to the Strip this year is going to be over by Mud Bums at 9 a.m. That's where all the cars. We will start the day with our free cruise-in at the new location, Northgate Shopping Center, beside Mud Bums. Then at 5 p.m., they will be to set up at WDG parking lot for the night portion of the cruise. Now, I was trying to see if they put their phone number here. Let's see. Did it pause it? No. We'll just keep going. Okay. So again, if you want more details, you can message them on any of their socials. They do also have a phone number as well. I was trying to see if I could pull it up right quick for you guys. So yeah, you can call 668-3372, which I believe that's Custom Vinyl's number. But shirts are for sale. Sponsorships are still up for grabs. And again, all these sponsors and more, and I am one of them as well. I just can't wait to, again, my business is ever so growing. With also that said, speaking of events that are coming up, my red ribbon cutting for Warren First 931 is coming up. It's going to be on Thursday, May the 23rd at 11:30. And it's going to be held at the Chamber of Commerce. And again, I'm so excited about this because I'm going to be showcasing, because I'm all about shop local, live local, buy local before you go and venture out. And so with that said, the food that's going to be provided is a little taste of McMinnville, whether it's drinks that I get from somewhere or desserts and food. So come hungry, because it starts at 11:30 that day. I think they normally just go an hour long, but yeah, it's just going to be really good. And if I have to stay a little over an hour, I don't care to. But it's really exciting. And yeah, I'll be there. I'm going to click going. All right. Seeing if there's anything else before I get to our community calendar, because that's where we're reaching our point today. Oh, don't forget, Covenant Academy is having their annual Covenant golf tournament at the McMinnville Country Club. It's going to be this Friday at 1 o'clock. If you are still interested in getting tickets, please contact the school and they will get you to where you need to go. If not, you can also go to the event page and just ask questions on social media. Time to do registration begins at 11 a.m. The shotgun tee off starts at 1 p.m. Cost is $100 per person, $400 per 4-person team. For any questions, you can contact Troy Lewis at 668-6185 or email troy.lewis@covenantacademylines.com. You may also contact the school or scan the QR code on the flyer to register early. Can't make it, but would like to help? Contact Troy for sponsorships and more. So there you go on that. Have I missed anything else before I move on? So something interesting, I'm going to do a little tidbit. It's not until May 21st, but at Collins River Barbecue, which I think this is so neat, it says your guide to cruising Master the art of smooth sailing. So, a cruise enthusiast or newbies, it's time to gather for a unique Cruise 101 event. Whether you're eager to embark on your first ever voyage, or if it's been some time since you did your last, seafaring adventures. This event promises to bring you back to those thrilling wave riding days. Don't wait too long, though, as only the first 15 lucky people will secure a spot. Get ready for an in-depth conversation about all things cruise related. Not only will we discuss the vast array of cruise lines, to anchor a spot at this enlightening event on May 21st at 6 p.m., kindly complete the registration and see you there, future cruisers. So again, you can even click on tickets, see how much they are. It doesn't say how much they cost. So this is hosted by Serenity Travel Ventures. If that helps you. I think it looks like a free event. Not positive. But it's going to be held at Collins River Barbecue on May the 21st. So that seems quite interesting. All right. Before we call it a day, of course, it's time for the community calendar. Again, early voting is coming up in July 12th through the 27th. We do have a couple events coming up involving that, so more details to come, so be on the listening ear for that. I just got to iron up some last minute details because I just want to make something for the community like I always do. So with that said, if there is a Republican, Independent, or a Democratic event coming up, like a meeting or anything like that, please let us know, because if it is important to you, it's important to us. And we want to make sure to get all the information out there as quickly as possible so everybody can put it in their calendars. But as of right now, it's Tuesday, April the 30th, and 3 things going on today. The Historic Zoning Commission is meeting today, as well as the Board of Zoning Appeals, and the Regional Planning Commission meeting is today. Tomorrow, the only thing I got on the agenda is, of course, at Smooth Rapids. They have their every week, their weekly events. That's at 7 o'clock, which is Wednesday's the Survey Time Showdown, and Thursday's the Trivia Night at 7. Of course, on Saturday, May the 4th, be with you. We got tons of events. We got the Pork and Bands events going on that day. Back to the Strip is going on that day. And of course, at Smooth Rapids is that cancer benefit as well going on that day. On Sunday has always been Sunday Fun Day at Sammy Farm and Cow Rescue. If you are not familiar with that, be watching our newsletter next week. We're actually going to go out there and do a little fun in the sun. Hopefully it won't rain. But just to talk about what they do and why they do it and things like that. Melody's been out there several times with them, I think her name's Denise. And they just do a phenomenal job in rescuing animals. And it's not just cows, it's other ones as well. And that is okay. And then mark your calendar for next Thursday. It's the Garden Party Bingo with Caring Hearts United is going to be happening next week, as well as May the 11th is the McMinnville Special Games. That starts at 10 o'clock. And this is one of their big events, and it's all going to be held at the Milner Recreation Civic Center. So make sure you check that out. And these are the Olympic Games that they host. And then, of course, next Saturday is also the second Saturday event. I was trying to think if I forgot anything else. And because there was one more thing coming up in May. No, I don't want that. You know what? I can't go to that. It's probably quicker. Also too, before I forget to mention this, Kevil Sheath is always doing something and making McMinnville bigger and better, I believe. And just another place where we can go where we don't have to go to Nashville or Murfreesboro. But the Well opened up its doors yesterday for the first time, and Miss Sheila Fan got out there to do some Q&As with Andy, and and talked with Kevel as well. And I cannot wait to see the pictures and talk with Sheila and just see how exciting it was yesterday. Let's see. While I am pulling this up, because I think it's still stuck on my personal one, it is. Don't forget, so shout out some love to our folks on. Yeah, I'll talk about that too. No. Okay. Shout out to some of my folks on the local voice. Shout out to Heather or Susan Hawkins Bain. She is with Tree City Realty, and she is one of our first sponsors for our local voice newsletter. So thank you to her. So show her some love with all your real estate needs. Also, shout out, of course, to Randall Walker Farms. Has a special place in my heart, obviously. And then also, too, a shout out to Gateway Tire and Service Center, Katrina and the gang. Don't forget, with Back to the Strip, you need to make them your turnaround spot. They're going to have hot dogs, popcorn, and Dr. Pepper and music. So make sure you come out for that. It's going to be so much fun this weekend. I will be out there from 6 to 8 at Gateway Tire and Service, and then from 4 to 6 I will be at Sonic and McMinnville. So again, it's just going to be a fun time. Make sure you make plans to do that. Let's see. Okay. Lastly, before I let you guys go, as of right now, if you need to know the senior walks for specific elementary schools, make sure you go to our Facebook page, Twitter, or Instagram and check it out. We have it loaded up and stuff. But Bobby Ray, Dibble, Morrison, Eastside, Centertown, and Hickory Creek are all going to be on May 15th. But here are the times for each school. So at Bobby Ray on the 15th, it's 8 a.m. Dibble is 8:30 on the 15th. Morrison is 8 o'clock. Eastside is 1 o'clock. Centertown is 9:15, and Hickory Creek is 8 o'clock. And those are all on May 15th for their senior walks. And then West Elementary and Irving College are both on the 16th. West Elementary is going to do it first thing in the morning at 7:45, and Irving College is doing theirs at 8:45. So again, tons of stuff going on. Maybe it was on my other one. I thought it was on here, but we're just going to delete this because I don't know who that is. Not seeing it. Is this it? Yes, found it. So on it's a Generations Car and Truck Show, rain or shine, on Saturday, May the 25th. It's from 10 to 3 p.m. located at Sparta Highway, Rock Island, Tennessee. Vendor spots are available. Raffle tickets will also be available. There will be food trucks, dessert trucks, and music. It costs $25 for car and truck entry. Free admission, $15 on motorcycle entries. And if you want to be a vendor, it's $10 entry, and donations are always welcome. If you want any more information on this event for Generations Car and Truck Show, contact Abby Moores at 931-260-91112. And speaking of, that just reminded me, on Back to the Strip, I want to make sure to let people know this as well. Amanda Sane at NHC's has made a small favor request. If you are going to the Back to the Strip, if you have like a nice looking car or anything, make sure you go around. She's posted it. Make sure you go over at NHC and ride around over there in the parking lot so those folks can see the vehicles as well. And if I were you, because it does get crazy, but after the car show in the morning, instead of driving and finding your parking spot or whatever the case may be, I would literally, if y'all were y'all, is to pull out of the Northgate Shopping Center area over there where, it all starts in the morning, and then already go and drive around and let Amanda know you're coming. I think that would be like the smartest thing to do. So you can be during the daytime and they're up and at it, because I don't know what time everybody falls asleep over there, but they might miss it at night. So come during the day and show some love to those folks, because I think everything matters and it should count. But with that said, that is all for today. I am going to do this one more time with Missy Telefaro telling you about the weather. Is it going to play? Play for. All right, there's my girl Missy. So in case you missed that, today it's supposed to be as high as 74, but it's going to be cloudy with chances of rain. Hopefully it's done for the day. As the Weather Channel called it, it's going to be called a pedal rain. Never heard that before. But with that, take care. God bless, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, Warren County, keep